What is the condition sa heart mo, Mayor? Anong sakit yun?
Tanungin ko lang po yung term. Heart failure.
I have a doctor present ba?
Yes, po.
Ang dami naming naka-question dito, nagpapa-confine. After the lifting of the contempt, hindi naman ako confine. You know that lying under oath would also mean that it would put in danger your license or your profession.
Magkakontra yung statement po ninyo at saka yung report ng COA. Now, alin po kaya ang totoo? Yung inyong accountant o yung COA report?
Mayor Durol, the chairman allows you to speak. Please proceed. For 5 to 7 minutes po. Please proceed.
Good morning po, Mr. Chair, and to all the members of the committee. Sa lahat po ng naririto, magandang umaga po. Ako po'y humihingi ng paumanhin sa atin pong chairman at sa members po ng committee at sa lahat ng mga naririto. Kung sa mga nagdaan pong mga hearings ay hindi po ako naka-attend, gawa po ng aking pong health condition. At sa pagkakataon pong ito ay nagpapasalamat din po ako sa pagbibigay nyo ng kahit konting oras na ako po ay makapag-opening statement. Sa lahat po ng naririto, regarding po sa inquiry about sa privatization po ng Bawan Water Works System at saka po sa lease agreement po ng Bawan Plaza Hotel, ang sasabihin ko na lang po about dun sa privatization, dumating po kasi kami sa pagkakataon na talaga pong malaki po yung utang namin sa electricity, sa kuryente. At syempre, nandiyan dyan po yung sa sobrang tagal na po ng system namin, kailangan po talagang ma-rehabilitate. Ginawa ko lang po bilang isang ama ng bayan yung alam kong nararapat sa panahon po na kailangan na masolusyonan po yung problema dahil hindi ko po kayang makita na ang amin pong bayan ay walang kuryente at wala pong supply ng tubig ng mga panahong yon. Kung meron man po kaming pagkukulang or pagkakamali or lapses doon po sa kontrata, ay ito naman po ay amin pong haharapin at pipilitin po namin masagot po yung mga dapat po namin sagutin at ayusin. At regarding naman po dun sa isa pong sa lease agreement, siguro po ay hindi rin alam ng committee na ito naman po ay settled na yung isyong ito nung year 2021. So, yun na lang po ang aking sasabihin at maraming salamat po sa inyo lahat.
Thank you, Mayor Durol. Before we proceed, let me acknowledge the presence of our senior member of this House and re-elected as a representative of the 20th Congress, representing the APIC party list, our assistant minority leader, Sergio Dagok. Thank you for coming, sir. Morning, thank you. Now, before we proceed with the approval of the said committee report, draft committee report that was drafted by and prepared by the COMSEC on House Resolution number 2148. May we ask members of this committee for the last time to, if you have some queries or question to be clarified, addressed to COA and Mayor Dolor. Please proceed.
Mr. Chair.
Vice Chair Kit, please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mayor Dolor, no, it's good to finally have you here. No? I hope you understand also that this committee has been trying very hard to invite you po kasi ang dami pong questions na which you should have been answering. No? Kasi as the mayor of the town of Bawan. No? But before that, I know that there's a medical condition that you said that you have. Ano po yung medical condition natin, Mayor?
Sa puso po. May problema po ako sa puso po.
Okay, and I've heard also that you've been confined in the hospital since the time of detention.
Yes po.
How long has that been, Mayor?
62 days po. to be
62
exact.
days, okay. And what is the condition sa heart mo, Mayor? Anong sakit yun?
Tanungin ko lang po yung term. Heart failure. Po.
I have a doctor present ba?
Yes po, yes po.
Can we ask the doctor, Mr. Chair? Or when? Just a few questions lang. On his condition lang. I don't want to proceed with the questions. Baka matakin.
Doc, please take the ano. Take a seat, Doc. And COMSEC is directed since this is an inquiry in aid of legislation and all statements coming from the resource persons and the members is should be on record. COMSEC is directed to administer the oath of the good doctor. Please proceed. Of course, with Mayor Dolor. Of course. Sorry, Mayor, you have to take your oath. Doc, please. Please stand.
Please stand up. Please raise your right hands. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth before this committee? So help you God. The oath has been administered, Your Honor.
Vice Chair Kit, please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Doctor, can you identify yourself, please?
I'm Dr. Raymond De La Cruz po, an adult cardiologist.
Okay. Dr. De La Cruz, what is the condition of Mayor Dolor?
Mayor Dolor has acute congestive heart failure secondary to dilated cardiomyopathy, and patient Dolor has obstructive sleep apnea, severe.
Severe?
Yes.
Okay, so that requires confinement?
Yes.
So he should be confined in hospital?
Yes.
And he's been confined under your care since how many days?
62, if I'm not
62 days.
62 days.
And prior to that confinement, do you know where the mayor was?
No, sir.
He took a trip abroad. No? I think he was detained upon arrival. So, upon arrival, he has been confined because of the medical condition which you just described.
Yes.
Okay, and it's on your medical findings that you would state under oath that he would require continuous medical hospitalization.
Yes.
So, dapat i-confine pa rin siya.
Yes, sir.
And to do what?
Actually, for observation, because patient has episodes of acute decompensation. So,
What is that?
Bigla pong nahirapan huminga, nagkakaroon po ng tubig sa baga, tapos, although patient respond to IV diuretics, so when you give yung medication, nare-relieve po siya. But problem with heart failure, anytime po kasi, pwede siyang magkaroon ng acute decompensation such as stress, infection. So marami pong bagay na pwede pong mag-decompensate po.
Kasi usually, ito yung nakikita namin. From experience kasi, I don't know, with I'm sure the General Acop has been through more. No? Kasi ang dami naming naka-question dito, nagpapa-confine. After the lifting of the contempt, hindi naman ako-confine. Diba? Bumabalik naman sa trabaho. Nakakapagtrabaho naman on a daily basis without the need for confinement. No? Would that be the case here with Mayor Dolor?
Medyo mahirap po masabi, sir.
Mahirap
Pero
masabi.
I would say kasi I think one of yung stressors po niya would be yung this
hearing.
I don't know po. Pero patient has acute decompensation po. Minsan okay siya, minsan biglang mahirapan huminga, minsan mabibigyan ng gamot. So mahirap po
Yes.
hindi, I cannot say kung ito po talaga yung
Alright.
yung cause ng decompensation niya. But a lot of things could
Right.
cause yung
But from his physical
decompensation.
appearance now, he's not connected to any IV, no machines that will that needs to be connected to him, right?
Usually po, if you have heart failure, you refrain from giving IV because nagko-congest po siya.
Right.
So it can precipitate po Kasi
So
mahina
no
po yung heart.
breathing apparatus to help breathing or something, nothing naman like
But
that.
Mayor Dolor, I think several days was on oxygen po.
Oxygen.
But na-relieve na po siya sa
So
sa
na-relieve na. How
medication.
many days was he on oxygen?
I think 2 or 3 days po.
2 or 3 days out of the 62 days na kinonfine siya. 2 or 3 days lang siya nakakabit sa oxygen. No? And the rest of the 50 plus days, he's just on his bed.
On and off, sir.
On and
So
off.
if patient complains of difficulty of breathing, we give him medication, we give him oxygen support. Yun po,
Right.
mga ganun.
And how many patients do you have of similar nature with Ryan Dolor who has been confined for a continuous period of 62 days?
62 days.
Parang similar condition ni Dolor. Do you have one?
Wala po,
Wala.
sir. Wala po.
Yeah, so this is a special case for you, doctor, right? So he's confined because you think he should be confined, and no other patient that you have has been confined continuously for 62 days in the same condition as Ryan Dolor, correct?
Yes po.
Yes. Okay. Now, how long have you been a doctor?
Since 2008.
2008,
Yes.
right? And you've seen a lot of patients, right?
Yes po.
And you have a lot of patients.
Yes,
And
po.
you continue to deliver excellent medical care to your patients.
Yes, sir.
And you would want to do so.
Yes, sir.
Correct. Now, do you know that lying under oath would also mean that it would put in danger your license or your profession?
Yes, sir.
So do you stand under oath now and continue to state that Ryan Dolor needs his medical condition requires him to be continuously confined
For observation, sir.
for observation? 62 days.
Opo, sir. 62 days, sir. Ang hanggang ngayon po, I think 62 days, yes, yes. Meron po kasi siyang, sir, episode na nag-DOB po. Yes, 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 sir. I think it would be dependent po, Doc, dun sa respond ng patient. And
What is the basis of your 62 days, Doc?
patient is still po, or for patient was diagnosed also with severe obstructive apnea, and we're waiting po doon sa machine for, I already talked to the pulmonary CPAP, actually CPAP or BiPAP yung kanya pong requirement, and for adjustment po nun.
I'd like to interject, if I may, Mr. Chair.
Before I acknowledge Congressman Adjong, are you done? Okay, so we will entertain the interjection from Chairman Akop. Yeah. Before we entertain interjection from Congressman Adjong, let us proceed with Chairman Akop. Please proceed, Chairman.
Mr. Chair, I will defer to the Honorable Adjong.
Thank you, Chairman Akop. The Honorable Adjong is now
Thank you.
recognized. Please proceed.
Just a follow-up clarification. I'd just like to know, Doctor, what would be the basis, sabi yung tinanong ni the basis for his confinement is because he has trouble breathing, he has problem with his heart, right? And we assume that will not be cured in the soonest possible time. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so kung habang nandyan pa yung sakit niya, would you think that the confinement and the observation would go on forever for as long as he has that disease?
As long po, sir.
That's the question eh.
Apo.
Kasi the 62 days of confinement is based on your observation that he has problem with his heart. And since his heart would not be cured the soonest possible time, would we presume now that you also would like to continue on recommending an observation for even a year or 2 or 3? Would that be the logical conclusion that you are trying to explain to us?
No, sir. So, with regards to the case po kasi ni sir.
And then let's go back to the question. So what's the basis for the confinement of Mayor Dolor for 62 days? Why can't we just have him like 3 days or 4 days or a week? Because I've seen a lot of patients who have the same heart problem, probably may variation yan, pero they don't need that long for an observation to be conducted on the patient with the heart problem.
Patient po kasi has acute episodes of acute decompensation. So, minsan po nahihirapan
Would you,
huminga.
we understand that. Would you stand your ground? Kasi ang tanong sa'yo kanina ni Congressman Flores is, would you like to be to recommend a continuing observation on Dolor, on Mayor Dolor? Ang sabi niyo, yes, you would recommend. And now 62 days. My take on that explanation of yours is it will take beyond 62 days, probably a year or so, for as long as Mayor Dolor would have a problem with his heart. Then baka sabihin natin, baka more than hindi pa abot yan, Manong Romy, ng 62 days. Baka umabot pa nga yan ng ilang years na yan. Habang nandyan yung problema niya. So, when do we say that he is fit to probably to do something else other than be confined in the hospital?
It would depend po, sir, kasi dun sa clinical conditions ng patient. If the patient already has...
Now, let's just answer me yes or no.
Apo.
For as long as Mayor Dolor has that problem, would you continue recommending his confinement? For
No po.
observation.
If he's already clinically stable and we're still correcting po yung obstructive sleep apnea po niya for correction po ng parameters yung CPAP, then if stable po siya, we will discharge the patient po.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Vice Chair. Congressman Adjong. Before we proceed, let me acknowledge the presence in the Zoom, re-elected Congressman representing the 1st District of Oriental Mindoro, Representative Arnan Panaligan. Thank you for joining us, sir. Congressman Kit, please
Thank
proceed.
you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Doctor, so no, I'm telling you in advance what's going to happen, Doctor. No, this committee will come out with a committee report, and it will end the hearing on the case of Bawan. And this committee will do more than what you have done in 62 days, because I'm sure after this committee comes up with a committee report, your client will be fit enough to be roaming around the cities, the streets of Bawan. Sigurado ako niyan, Doctor, no? So, I think we should be thanking the committee and not the doctor for the sudden, siguro, paggaling ng client ninyo. No? So again, thank you. Mr. Mayor Dolor, I'll go back to the questions about this water district na lang po. No? This has been bugging me kasi when I first found out about the sale of the water district, you were mayor then, correct?
Yes po.
And as your explanation kanina, sinabi niyo po na kasi baon sa utang yung munisipyo ninyo and mapuputulan na ng electricity. Tama po ba?
Apo.
Magkano na bang utang niyo at that time?
Hindi ko na lang po
Hindi mo na
matandaan.
ma-remember. Okay. But you remember na itong entity na bumili ng water district po, sila din po yung entity na nagbigay ng pera sa munisipyo, nag-donate, para mabayaran nyo yung kuryente nyo. Tama po ba?
Apo. Sila po yung nagpaluwag po sa amin.
Nagpaluwag. When you say nagpaluwag, nagpahiram or
Nagpahiram po.
borrow ng money.
Yes,
Now, were you given authority by the council to receive or accept such a donation or a loan?
Kasi kailangan na lang po namin talaga yung pambayad.
Okay, so in other words, hindi ka binigyan ng authority by the council.
Yes po.
So tinanggap niyo lang yung donation, yung pahiram
Apo.
na pera.
Niresibuhan naman po.
Naresibuhan naman.
Yes po.
So ano, when you put it in the accounts of the municipio, of the municipality, how did you designate it? Ano ang designation ng pera na yun? Pumasok sa... Or how did you treat it? Is it general fund, trust fund, or ano? Regular fund?
Apo.
Paano po?
Hindi ko lang po alam kung pumasok.
Basta dineposit lang o binayad nyo na agad sa electricity?
Dineposit po sa ano po,
Dineposit.
sa Treasurer's Office.
Sa
po.
Treasurer's Office.
Yes, po.
Now, kung anong account nga, no? Kasi there are several accounts sa munisipyo, di ba?
Apo.
And then, when you use that money, you would also need some form of justification to use it because you cannot just withdraw from the city treasurer or the municipal treasurer without any documentation as to justify where it will be used. Tama po ba?
Apo. Ang pagkakaalala ko po, naka-trust fund po siya kasi pambayad niya
Trust
po
fund.
sa... Yes, po.
Okay, so the trust fund was intentionally created for the purpose na itong pera na to is gagamitin to pay off
Yes po.
the obligation sa
Apo.
electricity, right?
Apo. Kasi puputulan po kami.
Okay, now this is where the tricky part is, no? Kasi ito yung medyo for me medyo foul talaga no? Because you receive some form of donation coming from an entity that had an interest in the business of running the water district. Yun lang ang sa akin ang medyo foul talaga dun no? Kasi how can you honestly say na itong pagpili as to who will purchase or who will buy the water district would be free from any parang considerations or biases when the person who bought it already gave you an advance, no? May pabor nang binigay. Kasi nga, it saved you from having maputulan ng kuryente, di ba? Tama naman po, di ba?
Apo.
And siguro, you can say na it was for the best intentions para matulungan lang kayo. But it is also clouded with siguro doubts to the integrity of the transaction already. Bakit po? Because may utang na loob ka na sa kanila eh. They were the ones who saved you from having your electricity cut off, no? And they will be the ones who will be benefiting from a transaction that will be made with the local government unit itself. Now, did you see nothing wrong with that, Mayor Dolor?
Your Honor, ang inisip ko na lang po nung panahong yun kasi kailangan po ng tulong talaga para lang maisalba ko lang po yung yung serbisyo po sa kuryente at sa tubig. Yun na lang po talaga. Kasi may notice of disconnection po kami.
So, hindi nyo naman naisip na mag-emergency loan sa any of the financial institutions like a bank, land bank, or anything like that? Para legal lahat.
Hindi po namin naisip yung kasi talagang puputulan na po kami.
But a notice of na hindi nyo manabayaran, it's not gonna happen overnight eh. Di ba? It's usually a few months. May palugit pa yan, di ba? May ano pa yan
Kasi,
eh, di ba? May...
Your Honor, yung pong sinundan kong administration sa father ko po, yung pong problema po talaga rin namin sa kuryente.
Started there pa?
Yes po.
The term of your father?
Yes po, kasi hawak po ng munisipyo yung kuryente.
When did your father's term end po?
2007 po.
2007.
From
And you assumed...
1998 po. Yes po.
Ang transaction na to is kailan? 2008
po.
2008. So you almost had a year to deal with the problems left by your father. So meaning, alam mo na problema talaga tong kuryente.
Yes po, kasi yung pong previous administration pa rin po sa father ko, yun na po talagang problema, kuryente po.
Kaya nga, so it's
Apo.
not overnight nga na nagka-problema ka sa pambayad ng kuryente. Kasi it's months eh. A year nga after you took over. Yun na yung problema mo. So, itong pambayad sa kuryente para hindi kayo maputulan, it's not like nangyari to, hindi namin nabayaran kahapon, bukas puputulan na kami. Because you said, sa term niya pa, ng papa mo, problema na. So meaning, month after month, namumroblema kayo where to get the money to pay for your electricity bills, correct? Tama, di ba? So kaya nga, the solution then is like, parang sinasabi nyo kasi, wala na kami mapuntahan eh, but you've had several months to know na ito yung recurring problem namin. Hindi namin nababayaran yung kuryente sa munisipyo. Kaya ang sinasabi ko po is like, ang problema na to, it's not like, you know, na aksidente yung tao kasi it's unplanned. But this has been recurring month after month. Imposible naman na hindi nyo po mapagplanuhan na mag-utang na lang tayo legally before a bank or a financial institution para legal lahat. Hindi na yung bibigyan tayo ng pera by a private institution and in return, binigyan nyo ng pabor, binenta nyo rin sa kanila yung water district. Yan po ang dating eh. Di ba? It pangit tingnan, di ba, Mayor? Not only is it pangit, it's actually, it violates several laws that I know of. I'm sure General Acop would enumerate the laws na sa tingin ko Una pa lang. Siguro if it was considered as a gift, the gift giving act would already apply. Or bribery nga siguro, o di ba? Or the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act because they did something and in return they got something in return also, the business of running the water district. So again, Mayor, no? Sa akin, although it happened several years ago, I understand that also. And although I understand also na as a mayor, parang napipilitan ka to decide on what to do. But ang take on all these things kasi is that it did not happen overnight eh. Month after month, namumroblema kayo where to get the money to pay for your electricity bills. And month after month, you had the time to think about looking for a legal solution on how to solve your problems. So yan ang that's where diyan ako na parang natitrigger eh, no? Kasi imposible naman no na hindi niyo nakonsulta man lang sa abogado on what to do. No, even when they made that offer, no matter how tempting it was, you should have consulted. Tama ba natanggapin ko ang X amount of money for someone who has a financial or a business interest in something that the LGU will be selling in the future?
Your Honor, yung pong aming special consultant by that time po, kinonsulta po namin.
And ano naman sabi ng consultant ninyo?
So, humingi pa rin nga po siya ng legal opinion about dun sa
He's a lawyer,
Yes
yung
po,
consultant
yes po.
nyo. Ano ang sabi
Yes
naman
po.
ng lawyer ninyo?
Na kasi kailangan na nga daw po na mabayaran po yung kuryente. Wala naman pong makukunan.
Tinanggap
tanggapin
niyo
na
na lang.
lang po. Opo.
Okay. So sige, sabihin na lang natin na wala kayong choice but to receive that donation. Now, did it not affect your judgment on whom to sell the water district? Wala bang other parties or entities interested to purchase the water district?
Meron po.
Meron naman.
Meron po.
Was there a Swiss challenge? Unsolicited offer ba to?
Hindi po. Hindi po.
It was not an unsolicited offer.
Hindi po.
Ano yun?
May 3 pong bidders na
Three other bidders.
Yes po.
So you opened it up for bidding na. Okay, now, are you the incumbent mayor?
Suspended mayor po ngayon.
But were you re-elected ba?
No po.
You didn't run for any position?
Yes po.
Who's
Yes,
the mayor now?
Nagtumakbo po ako ng vice governor.
Vice Governor.
Yes po.
Who's the mayor of Bawan?
Mayor-elect po yung asawa ko po.
Yung wife mo. And your wife was, if I'm not mistaken, also a councilor at that time when the transaction was made?
Hindi po.
Hindi pa?
Hindi po.
She was not a councilor?
Hindi po.
Let me check.
While Vice Chair is looking for the documents, no, with regards to the position held by the wife of Mayor Dolor prior to this issue. Mayor, I just want to make it clear that is not a donation. That is a 2-tranche loan, di ba? 2 million and 20 million because that was deducted to the sale of such property, di ba?
Yes,
Tama?
po. Yes, po.
So hindi po donation 'yon. The amount
Hindi po.
is the total amount is 22 million out of the 2 transaction, di ba? 2 million and then 20 million. Tama po?
Apo.
Just to make it clear, Vice Chair, that is not a donation that was deducted from the actual.
So advance payment?
Oh yeah, and ang labas nun nanghiram, then may interest yung hiraman, and on record, it was deducted. The 22 million total was deducted to the actual from the actual amount, di ba? Tama, Mayor?
Apo.
Please proceed, Vice Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So anyway, so 22 million, tama po ba? COA, tama? 22 million?
Yes, Your Honor.
So
The
2 million
is for the payment of electricity expenses, while the 20 million was considered as deposit for future sale po.
deposit for future sale. Okay. So now, you also testified earlier na may bidding to, may 3 other bidders, no? Na sumali. Now, even if there were 3 other bidders, pero naka-advance sa itong isa ng 20 million. Paano yun? What if another entity won the bidding? Paano, babalik nyo rin yung 20 million to the original?
Lahat naman po sila sa LOA po nila mayroon pong offer talaga kasi alam po nila yung pangangailangan po namin.
Okay.
So,
Lahat sila may offer?
Yes po. In advance lang po talaga nitong isa kasi
But only one
kailangan.
entity made the
Yes
actual
po.
advance?
Yes po.
Okay. So, again, the advance, again, tinanggap nyo rin yung advance.
Yun po yung 20 million po.
Pending the bidding. Wala pang bidding. Advance
Opo, kasi
na.
kailangan na po talaga mabayaran yung kuryente po.
Akala ko yung 2 million yung pambayad sa kuryente.
Pati po yung 2 million na sa time po ng father ko. Yung pong ano.
Okay, so it's bigger than 2 million yung utang sa kuryente.
Opo.
Magkano yun, Mayor?
So,
Ha? 31?
nung time pong yun.
31 million?
20 plus po or 30. Ganun po.
Oh, okay. So kulang pa rin, kahit yung advance nila, kulang pa rin.
Huwag lang po sana maputulan kasi nakiusap po kami.
Okay. Okay. So hindi to 1 month lang na utang, no? It's accumulated.
Yes po.
Over the years.
Yes po.
Na utang ng munisipyo.
Opo.
So from the term of your father, na inherit mo ang utang ganun pa rin until your term. And that's why you have to look for ways na para mabayaran 'yon.
Opo.
No? Okay. Now, again, I won't delve much into that kasi tapos na 'yan eh. Ito lang yung issue ko, isa pa, sa Water District. Before the sale of the Water District, COA said that the Water District was earning. Kumikita yung Water District. No? After it was sold to a private entity, in fact, lugi na yung Water District. Nag-aabono pa yung munisipyo. Tama po ba?
Hindi ko po
Hindi nyo alam.
Opo.
Okay. COA, do you recall saying that?
Yes, Your Honor. Prior to the entering into the contract under the general management contract with option to purchase, the Bawan Water Works system was already acquiring income on its operation 5 years prior to 2008.
So 5 years straight kumikita sila.
Yes,
But
Your
after the
Honor.
sale, anong nangyari sa Bawan Water District pa?
After the sale, as found by the special audit team, the municipality of Bawan suffered a net loss of 34.25 million from 2008 to 2013.
So in a 5-year period, lugi sila ng 30 million. Tama po ba?
34 million. po.
34 million. So from a 5-year period prior to the sale of earning about 5 million per year, 5 years during, or for the period na binenta nila, lugi sila ng 34 million. Tama po ba, COA?
Tama po.
Okay. Now, Mayor, I don't know paano po ba why would you enter into or why would you sell something na end up na palugi patuloy ang munisipyo?
Kasi meron pong pinakita po sa amin na nalulugi po nung that time po yung
But before the sale, kumikita eh.
Hindi ko lang po kasi may pinakita po yung pong special consultant namin tsaka po yung accountant po namin that time na nalulugi
lugi talaga.
po. Opo.
Okay. So, binenta nyo, lugi, and the municipality ended up paying for what was deficit, no? Nalulugi nila.
Opo.
Kayo ang nagbayad.
Opo.
So, binenta nyo na, nagbayad pa kayo sa lugi. Okay. Doesn't make a lot of business sense, Mayor, no? Parang, I don't know if you'd say it's a bad investment. It's yeah, parang, in fact, parang COA even said, it was the municipality who was paying for the salaries pa of the water district employees na binenta nyo na. Tama ba, COA? Again?
Yes, Your Honor. The reason why the municipality of Bawan suffered a net loss of 34 million because by their share of the income, the municipality of Bawan was also paying the personal services and the MOOE for the operation of the water district.
Okay. Is there a case pending ba for COA? Has there a complaint been filed about this matter?
We have submitted the report to the Office of the Ombudsman, Your Honor.
Mayor, is there a pending case about this?
Yes po.
Meron na
Meron na po.
sa Ombudsman?
Opo.
And you answered naman, the municipality already answered?
Yes po. Sinasagot po namin.
So,
Opo.
I'll just leave it at that na lang. Anyway, nandyan na sa Ombudsman.
Tsaka, Mr. Chair,
Yeah, go ahead.
Your Honor, yun pong issue po dun sa sa binabayaran po namin yung mga empleyado. Gumawa rin naman po kami ng action doon. So sinisingil po namin dun sa kay Aquadata po.
Okay. So,
Yes,
kailan yung siningil po? Ayun, Mayor.
Hindi ko na lang po alam yung sulat po namin kasi may
Was it
may
recently
ilan-
or
Hindi po.
matagal na?
Matagal na po.
So,
kasi
so you realized na mali yung tayo pa yung nagsaspasweldo
Opo,
no?
nung pong
Belatedly
yes po.
lang.
Yes
Kasi
po.
bayad na eh.
Yes po.
Di ba? Swerte naman niya ako dito. So anyway, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, there's a case already, Mayor, no? So I hope you
Opo.
also answer that para it will shed light on the issues. Kasi sobrang pangit talaga ng situation, no? Na I don't know how even the best legal minds could probably get around it, no? Kasi ang hirap eh, ang hirap na I know as mayor you were in a position na naghanap ka ng way para mabayaran yung kuryente. But how you did it has violated so many laws na sa tingin ko it will also be very difficult to get out of it also, no? But anyway, that will be all in the committee report. Again, thank you, Mayor, for answering my questions. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Vice Chair. Any more from the members? Chairman Akop? Chairman? Oh, no. No more. Attorney? Attorney. Vice Chair, okay ka na. Okay, anyway. Yes, Chairman Ako, please proceed. Doc, please.
Dr. Raymond de la Cruz po.
Yung,
Dr. Raymond de la Cruz.
hindi, yung Mayor, pag-turn off ng ano
Sorry
mo.
po.
Thank you.
Dr. Raymond de la Cruz po.
Doctor, kailan po ninyo una naging pasyente si Mayor?
Recently lang po, sir. Ito lang po, first time po.
Kailan yung recently?
Nung time po nung admission po niya.
Could you be more
I
definite?
think it's, I'm not very sure, but I think it's April 2. April 2 ba yan?
Ano po?
April 2. April 2.
April 2.
Yes po.
And kayo po ay hindi una naging doktor ni Mayor tungkol sa kanyang sakit.
Yes po.
Would that be correct? Sino po kaya yung una?
I think hindi ko po alam yung unang name po ng doctor niya, but Cardinal ba yan, sir? Cardinal. But I have seen yung laboratory exams of Mayor coming from Cardinal.
Eh, saan po ba kayo connected?
Metropolitan po. Metropolitan.
Matanong ko po ba ko si Mayor, bakit po kayo nagpalit ng doktor?
Mayor, please answer the query.
Kasi yun pong doktor ko po sa Cardinal, noong time pong yun wala po.
Mayor, ang asawa ko po, kasi wala na dito sa mundo, at 3 pong anak ko, puro doktor eh. At alam ko na pag umalis yung isang doktor, meron papalit sa kanya. Di po ba, Doc?
Yes po, sir.
Yes. Alam ko po yun. Kasi
Not
lahat
all the
ng
time,
naging
sir.
doktor ko, pag wala siya, merong pumapalit. Reliever kung tawagin. Di po ba, Doc?
Not all the time, sir. Sorry.
Not all the
So, some and then look at the patient po sa inpatient nila. But there are also doctors that would not assign any reliever. So, if some patients would like to be under your service, they would assign it to any other
Yung pong isa pong doktor po sa Metropolitan.
Okay. Thank you. Now, siguro naman po, wala na po kayong problema ngayon dahil nandito po kayo eh. In all the hearings na kinondak ng committee na ito na kayo po ay imbitado, hindi po kayo sumipot kahit minsan. Di po ba?
Opo, Your Honor.
At ang excuse po ninyo ay palaging yung inyong kalusugan. Tama rin po ba?
Opo, pero yung una po ay nang nagkasal po ako.
Tama, nagkasal po kayo. Nagkaroon pa nga kayo ng prayer rally, di po ba?
Opo.
Yes. Kasi yung inyong hearing ng January 27, ang rason po ninyo na hindi kayo makarating ay nag-officiate po kayo ng kasal. Di po ba?
Yes po.
Ano po kaya ang ebidensya ang may bibigay ninyo dito sa committee na ito na nangyari nga po yung event na yun?
Meron po kami dahil talagang nakaschedule po yung kasal
Ang tanong
po.
ko po ay ano nga po kayang ebidensya ang may bibigay ninyo dito sa committee na ito para magsabi na totoo yung pangyayari ng event na yun?
Bibigyan ko po kayo ng kopya ng yung certificate of marriage po. Tsaka may naman po, may video po kami noon time pong yun.
So, could you please submit yung mga sinabi niyong ebidensya sa committee na ito, Mayor?
Apo,
As soon
apo.
as possible.
Yes po.
Oh. Kasi, yun lang po magpapatunay na totoo po yung inyong rason doon sa inyong excuse na hindi kayo nakarating nung January 27 na hearing.
Opo, Your Honor.
Ano po? Doon po sa inyong excuse letter, sinabi po ninyo, and I would like to quote, Mayor, "Rest assured that I remain fully committed to the issues being addressed as I am giving utmost respect to your committee and the entire lower house." Tama po ba yun?
Opo.
Pero yung pong statement nyo na yun, hindi po naback-upan ng inyong mga actions dahil meron pong hearing na kayo po ay nambita uli ng February at saka March. At hindi rin po kayo dumating dito. Yun po ba ay pagbibigay ng respeto sa committee na ito? Kagaya ng sinabi ninyo?
Humihingi po ako ng
Hindi,
paumanhin.
sagutin mo muna yung tanong ko.
May
Excuse kagad yung sinasabi mo eh. Pero sagutin mo muna ako. Yun ba ay patotoo doon sa sinabi mo that you are giving utmost respect to the committee and the entire lower house, samantalang lahat ng imbitasyon namin ay hindi mo in-honor? And I think that's the reason why
po.
you're incarcerated in this house.
Sorry po, Your Honor.
Ano po ang sorry po?
Kung sa pakiramdam niyo po ay
Hindi ko
nabali.
pakiramdam nun. Ang tinatayo ko lang dito ay yung dignidad ng committee na ito. Parang hindi nyo po nire-respeto.
Malaki po respeto ko po sa inyo
Yung
po.
hindi po nyo pagdalo o pag-honor doon sa mga imbitasyon na binigay po sa inyo, pagre-respeto po ba yun? Pakisagot lang po.
Ang masasabi ko na, sorry po, Your Honor.
Sagutin nyo muna, pagre-respeto po ba yun? Hindi nyo mo sinasagot yung aking katanungan eh.
Hindi po.
Hindi. So yung salita ninyo ay hindi binabakapan ng inyong mga kilos.
Kasi
Di po ba?
nagpagamot naman po talaga ako eh.
Ano po?
Nagpagamot po ako yung mga sumunod po na hearings.
Alam po ninyo, kung titingnan po natin yung istorya ng inyong mga imbitasyon dito, yun pong huli, if I remember it right, hindi pa kayo nagpadala na excuse letter na eh. Ang pinadala na lang ninyo ay medical certificate. It is on record, Mayor.
Yes po, yes po.
Yes. At yun din ay may paggalang sa committee na ito.
Yes po.
Ha? Dito sa amin, pag kayo po ay hindi makakarating, gumagawa po kayo ng sulat explaining kung bakit hindi kayo makarating. Kayo, medical certificate na lang po ang pinapadala ninyo. Parang pinabastos nyo kami.
Hindi,
Kung ganun po ang mangyari sa inyo, Mayor, ano kaya ang pakiramdam po ninyo?
magagalit po.
At least nararamdaman mo yung nararamdaman namin. But anyway, doon po sa legal processes ng committee na ito.
Yes po.
Opo. Now, balikan po natin yung written statement na pinabasa ninyo kay Attorney Talag na inyo pong municipal administrator. Tama po ba?
Yes po.
Yes. At sinabi ni Attorney Talag na Bawan was in deep financial trouble in 2007 nung kayo po ay nag-assume ng office. Tama po ba?
Tama po.
Tanong po, ano po ba yung mga problema na hinaharap nyo noong 2007 for you to state na Bawan was in deep financial trouble?
May mga binabayaran po kaming utang po talaga sa kuryente.
So yung kuryente lang na yun.
Apo, malaki pong halaga po.
Hindi nyo nga po masagot kanina si Honorable Flores kung magkano eh.
Hindi ko lang po tanda, pero malaki po talaga utang namin kasi sa NPC pa po yung aming utang po sa kuryente.
Sabi nyo kanina, 28 to 30 million.
Yun po, Your Honor.
Yun ang sagot nyo kanina.
Yun po yung utang po na pinababayaran muna sa amin ni First Bay that time. Kaya
Yes.
po, ginawan po lang namin ng paraan po.
Yeah. Kasi nasa record naman ng mga hearings nung wala kayo na ito yung amount. Meron po ba kayong katibayan na may pakita dito sa committee na ito na yung problemang iniwan ng nakaraan na administrasyon bago kayo po naupo?
Mayor,
Pwede
before
po
you,
bang,
sorry,
Apo,
Mayor,
sorry
before you
po.
answer the query,
Yes po.
let me cut you short lang po. Before we proceed, Chairman Acop, let me acknowledge the presence in the Zoom. Representing the 3rd District of Rizal, Congressman Jose Arturo Jojo Garcia. Thank you for joining us, sir. Good morning. Please proceed, Mayor.
Yes po. Pwede po bang lang po, kukuhanin lang po na, muna namin po yung yung dokumento po bago po ipapasa po sa committee po.
So, sino po ang nagsabi na may utang kayong 28 million na unpaid electricity bills?
Si First Bay po.
Sino po?
Si First Bay po. First Bay Power.
First Bay.
Yes po.
Aha. Alam nyo naman po siguro kung paano kayo nagkaroon ng problema na ganito.
Yes po. Aware po kami.
Yan, paano nga nangyari yun?
Kasi yung pong electricity po namin is matagal pong hawak ng munisipyo. So talaga pong kailangan po ng rehabilitation, total rehabilitation din po ng system. Lubog na rin po kami sa utang sa NPC that time po. Sa mahabang panahon, yung pa rin pong yung sinundan pa rin pong administrasyon ng father ko, may malaking utang na po ang kuryente namin. So hanggang sa humanap din po kami ng pwede pong makatulong sa amin, hanggang sa, yun po, tumagal hanggang sumunod na po yung tubig po.
Hindi po ba taon-taon gumagawa po kayo ng budget para sa
Opo.
inyong local government unit?
Opo.
Bakit hindi po nyo isinasali ron sa budget, sa pagtalakay nyo ng inyong budget taon-taon, mag-set aside kayo ng amount para mabayaran po yung electricity?
Nagbabudget po kami. Ang problema po sa collection po talaga, hindi po namin ma-realize po talaga yung tama pong Kasi yung kuryente nga po, marami po hindi nagbabayad. So naghanap na lang po kami ng solusyon nun sa NPC na nag-loan po kami nun sa isa pong institution.
Napakahirap isipin na ilang administrasyon ng Bawan, local government unit, pinabayaan na yung sitwasyon ng ganun hanggang lumaki yung problema at inabot po kayo. Tama po ba?
Opo.
Yun po yung gusto niyo sabihin dito sa amin sa Kwan.
Yes po, Your Honor.
Yes. Now, at ang nangyari, kagaya ng pagtatanong ni Honorable Flores, merong private entity o private person na nagpautang po sa inyo at yun po ang binayad ninyo dun sa utang ninyo sa kuryente.
Opo.
And yung nagpautang sa inyo, yun din po ngayon ang binigyan nyo ng kapangyarihan na i-operate yung Bawan Water Station.
Yes po.
Na sinabi naman ni Honorable Flores, may mga paglabag po sa batas sa ginawa po ninyo ito. At yun ay pinatutunayan ng audit na ginawa ng COA. Tama po?
Opo.
Now, doon po sa report ni Attorney Talag sa amin nun, she reported na yung was operating at a loss back then. Tama rin po ba yun, statement na yun?
Opo.
Opo. Meron po ba kayong katibayan na yung pong Bawan Water Station was operating at a loss back then?
Meron po kaming ano na lang po, kukunin ko na lang po, Mr. Chair.
Ano po?
Kukunin ko na lang po at
Yes,
sasabit
kasi
ko po.
Hindi ko alam kung ano yung ebidensya po ninyo. Kasi kung babasahin po natin yung report ng COA from 2003 to 2007, a span of 5 years, according to the COA report, kumikita naman po yung BWS, yung Bawan Water Station. So how can it be na masabi po ninyo, dun sa sinabi ni Attorney Talag, na nalulugi yung Bawan Water Station, samantalang sa audit report ng COA, kumikita po. Hindi ko malaman kung saan nanggaling, Mayor, yung inyong assertion na Bawan Water Station was operating at a loss. Samantalang sa audit, documented that, kumikita naman po. Alin po kaya ang totoo?
Meron po kasing projection na galing po sa accountant nga po namin dati. Tsaka po magkausap po yung aming special consultant that time po na nalugi po ang ano.
So
Bawan.
ang sinasabi nyo dito ngayon sa amin, sa committee na ito, ay wala pong katotohanan yung audit report ng COA.
Kasi,
magkakontra yung statement po ninyo at saka yung report ng COA. Now, alin po kaya ang totoo? Yung inyong accountant o yung COA report?
kasi din lang po kami nag-base sa ano po.
Hindi po ninyo sinasagot yung tanong ko, Mayor. Sino po kaya nagsasabi ng totoo? Yung inyong accountant o yung COA?
Hindi ko po kayo masagot, Your Honor. Nag-rely lang po kami dun sa accountant po, tsaka po dun sa ano. Sa ano nga po ng aming special consultant po.
Nag-rely po kayo na nalulugi yung BWS?
Yes po.
Hindi ko maintindihan. Sino po ba yung accountant ninyo noon?
Marites Abraham po, kung hindi po ako Marites Abraham po.
Okay. Anyway, ang masasabi ko lang po dito sa inyong kwan, sa Bawan Water Station, you have failed to meet legal and financial requirements as evidenced by the interpellation of the Honorable Flores. Kasi yung agreement ninyo, a 95% net revenue share of the revenue would go to Aqua Data at 5% lang ang pupunta sa gobyerno. Tama, di ba? Tama?
Apo.
Yes. Hindi kaya luging-lugi. Kung titignan po natin, luging-lugi ang Bawan. Di po ba? Now, ang nangyari pa, nagkaroon pa kayo ng holdover agreement na extend. Tama rin po.
Yes po.
Kung titingnan po natin, hindi rin tama po yun according to the COA report. Ang pangatlo, ibinenta po ninyo yung Bawan Water Station Facility to Aqua Data na hindi po tama yung presyo, lugi po yung municipality of Bawan. Yun po ang buod ng findings ng COA audit report. Hindi po ba? O hindi nyo nabasa yung COA audit report?
Base po dun sa amin pong record, 150 po naman talaga yung offer po ni Aqua Data noong time pong yun.
Hindi ko po hindi po yun ang
Opo.
tinatanong ko. Pero 150 nga. Pero ibinenta ninyo sa 102, more or less.
Your Honor, kasi may pinakita po sila sa amin na capex po. So yun po, inaano po na mabawas po yung kanilang capital
Hindi
expenditure.
po kaya. Kaya nga po, sinasabi ko yung tatlong event na ito, ay lugi palagi yung municipality of Bawan. At kayo po, Mayor, hindi po kayo pwedeng pumasok sa isang agreement na grossly disadvantageous to the government. Alam naman po ninyo yun eh.
Yes po.
Yes. That would be all for Bawan Water Station, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Chairman Akop. Before the members proceed with the interpellation to Mayor Bawan Dolor, let me acknowledge first the presence of Congressman Francisco Paulo Ortega, representing the 1st District, Bilonion, members of the Yangan. Any more from the members? Congressman Adjong, do you want to ask or manifest something? None? None. Congressman Dagoc, do you want to manifest or ask query? Address to Mayor? Please proceed.